Good morning, everyone. Uh, Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Amanda. This is Dead Garden Tarot. So I hope everyone had a good night. The eclipse in the full moon eclipse in Virgo, I know it was a blood moon as well. Channeled message for you. It was interesting and a little bit confusing. I really don't get this guy. Someone's soulmate has revealed their dark side, finally, and the demon attached to that. So I have a channeled message for you. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and I want to know some more information. I did another reading about what was it called? You scared this man to tears. I believe that that reading is connected to this reading. So before we get into the tarot, I'm going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot. This was giving off a couple of things. So a little bit of Christian Grey vibes, and kind of the demony attached to that was giving off like Dracula vibes, like Bram Stoker's Dracula. And this masculine is very into control in the bedroom. Like, he needs it, right? Like Christian Grey stuff. I also feel like he likes to, I don't know if I can. He likes to bang his grief away. Let's just say that. That I don't really understand. It's not really my thing, but some people like it. It's a distraction, right? Just like anything else. So I feel like his mother died recently, and he's grieving, and he needs some sort of release. But yeah, he is unraveling, and so his dark side is really showing itself. But he's into dirty talk, but his type of dirty talk is almost violent. But when you question or challenge that, he'll get upset if you take it the wrong way. Like, he cares, but he likes the talk in, like, the violence in the talk, but he doesn't mean it that way. He wouldn't actually harm you in that way. It's super confusing. I mean, we all have our things. We all have our kinks, right? So I want to know more about this. So Spirit, what can you tell the collective? I hope this is going to resonate for someone. What can you tell me about this masculine that is grieving? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I just heard like all the elements, like all the elements are kind of like in play right now. And this is like a carnival scene. Yeah, so I'm getting with that, wow, that was weird. I just heard in my head like a wooden wheel, like crank. Almost like yeah, like a shifting, but because the wheel turns, right? But yeah, so I guess the wheel has turned now. But like, just like carnivals, when you go to a carnival, everything is like lights and excitement and all that, but like underneath, like, you know, carnies. So, you know, there's darkness to that. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. What else can you tell me about this masculine? And again, there's like a sun moon kind of in the center of that, right? And the wheel almost looks like one of those medieval crosses or whatever. Yeah, which is giving off that Dracula vibe. Because this man is a man of faith. But like I said, his need for control, like he needs it, right? Very Christian Grey. So I don't know what he went through. I feel like maybe he had a very strict father. But not a violent father. I feel like maybe he might have been hit when he was a kid if he got out of line, but not like violence toward his mother or anything like that. I didn't get that because I was asking him questions. What else can you tell me about this masculine, please? Okay, the Three of Pentacles is upside down. It's in reverse. So there's like a building. So I feel like everything is unraveling, like I was saying. So I feel like that Three of Pentacles is saying that he's unraveling, that whatever he's been building himself up, I feel like his hard mask is fallen. The Ace of Cups. Again, the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, so like Christian Grey, wow, okay, like Christian Grey in 50 Shades of Grey, and like Dracula, this man is well off. He is the Ace of Cups, he is the Ace of Wands. He's very much an emperor. And so dropping his mask and unraveling and him not being able to control himself and how he feels about you is really coming out now because he's grieving. So everything is hitting him really hard. The Empress. Yeah, exactly. I'm hearing one more. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, he wants to come forward. He can't go without you any longer. The thing about this man is, though, I don't think that you're involved with him. Like, he's someone that you like may have come across, or like, I feel like he knows way more about you than you do about him. And he's trying to create a plan to come towards you because he sees that you're the Empress. Okay, what can you tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please? The Six of Swords. Yeah, there was some sort of, I feel like he was disconnected from you for a time being. Like, you were occupied. You could have been, you know, dealing with someone else, or just really focused on yourself and what you're doing and working and whatever. And I feel like even Spirit may have disconnected the two of you. And this moon like really brought that back in. I feel like he's been trying to contact you or wanting to contact you like in the 5D. And he hasn't been able to get through because I feel like he failed at something. I feel like because there was a big again, with that last reading about bringing that man to tears, this is the same masculine that's coming out again. I feel like there was such a separation in between. I don't even remember when I did that reading. It was like a month ago or something, maybe weeks ago. Check it out. If this is resonating with you, I would check that reading out as well. Yeah, I feel like he's losing you because he was like desperate to talk to you. He was desperate to like try and get through to you because he couldn't. I feel like he messed up. He lied or did something in the 3D and he paid for it. Spirit made him pay for it. The moon? Yeah, the moon made him come out. The moon is what's unraveling him. And now all he can think about is you. And I'm not sure if he, like, it's obvious that he's in love with you, but and there's some type of deep soul connection. And it's not a negative one. But because there's so much confusing darkness in that, it just feels weird to me. It feels confusing to me, and I'm not sure what the positive lesson. The lovers, yeah. This man is supposed to heal you somehow. The Ace of Cups, under the Ace of Cups. Okay, so in this picture, the two of you, there's someone on the side here. So I feel like he may have, yeah, because I was having a conversation with this masculine, and I feel like the thing that he did wrong, or the thing that he lied about, I feel like he dated somebody else and he got involved with someone else. I don't know if this was physically. I don't necessarily think that that's true. But here's the thing. If you're in love with someone and they're in your heart and in your mind and you want to be with them, and then you go and you date someone else, whether or not you're physical with that person, you're betraying yourself. You're betraying your own heart. You're betraying your own mind. You're betraying like your feelings. And therefore it's kind of a betrayal to the other person. Because God knows and you know what you're doing wrong, right? And I feel like he paid for that. And I feel like maybe it could be that the universe saw that and then collapsed everything, or maybe this female that he was dating or seeing, maybe something happened with her and she screwed him. I don't know. What can you tell me about the Ace of Wands? Because this man is like in heavy, like he's in heat. Like, let's just be honest. Like, it's bad. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. He feels in the fucking cold because he wants you so bad. He can't, like, he's like almost like in a frenzy. Like, the Three of Swords. Yeah, he's hurt his own heart. He's pained his own heart. He feels like he's losing you because he messed up. The Empress. It's under the Empress. This is not a twin flame connection. This is a soulmate connection. And then this is something that, yeah, you're supposed to be with this person for some time. I don't know if you'll choose this person for the long run, but you are supposed to be with this person for a time. There is something together that you are supposed to accomplish, that you are supposed to heal with each other, that you're supposed to learn from each other. So take that as it resonates. What about the Eight of Pentacles? I heard you're his queen. Yeah, he could be in the military. He could be like an engineer. He could be like in the trades. This man makes money. He's an emperor. But that's the thing with his money, though. I feel like he's got like a fire sign. He's got heavy fire in his chart, but I also feel like he might have like an air moon or something, because his words are almost there's like a magic to it. It's almost like he can whisper in your ear and like coax you to kind of do things. Not in like a manipulative way. It's almost like the air magic kind of goes into your body, and then it's like it connects with you and it pulls you closer. So he's good at what he does. But he also knows how to restrain himself. He also knows how to temper himself, but he's unraveling right now. The Four of Swords. He feels really alone right now. I feel like he doesn't have, if his mother died, I don't think his father's alive, so he could be an orphan at this point, right? It's what happens when you lose your parents, you're by yourself. And I don't feel like he's got any brothers or sisters either. I do feel like he has close family and friends, but I really feel like he's alone right now. But again, he's an emperor. He's like heavily masked. He like runs his thing, right? Very Christian Grey. Wow. Retrograde. Yeah, he feels very alone, but he knows that you sit on a throne. That's so rhymey. Unintentional. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. He feels defeated because he sees you as the Queen of Wands. You turn him on and you turn his crank like no one else. Yep. And your honesty and your truth and the communication with you is bar none. Knight of Pentacles, he's like waiting to come forward, but he feels like he's not enough somehow. King of Wands, he speaks highly of himself, he thinks highly of himself, but there's something about you that really, yeah, it's like almost like kryptonite, right? And again, this man is a man of God. He believes in God. And again, he's very his communication is like, he has like an old worldy communication. I'm using the, what is it, the Bluebird Lenormand? I don't know why I'm asking you. I think it's the Bluebird Lenormand. Yeah. Yeah, he says milady a lot. And he just has, so he might be, I don't know, he might, I feel like he reads, maybe he likes, so he's probably older than you. There's probably an age gap. I think he's just like distinguished. He's well cultured or well read, well versed. Because I feel like communication for him with, what is it? We had the, because it's one of the reasons why he likes you with the Ace of Swords. Because you also communicate very well. And the way you talk to each other, you have this rapport with each other. What can you tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and this Six of Swords, please? Dog. Yeah, his heart is loyal to you. And he knows that you are a loyal and faithful person. which is one of the reasons why he feels so stupid at what he did. What can you tell me about the reverse Three of Pentacles and this moon? Okay. Child. Feel like you make him feel like a child. You bring out the child in him. And because he's in pain and this grief, he needs a feminine, soft, consoling. And you can give him that. You bring him a joy like no one else. You make him feel happy. And I question that because it's like, well, you know, yes, your mom died and I'm sorry for that, but like, is that what you're looking for? Because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Women don't want to take care of a man-child, you know, just because they need a friggin' mommy. You know what I'm saying? What can you tell me about the Ace of... I heard some people's agreeing. Ace of Cups and the Lovers. What can you tell me about the Ace of Cups and the Lovers, please? That's a lot. Cross. Yeah, he wants to marry you. And he's a man of faith. He's the type of man that doesn't want to claim you physically unless he puts a ring on it first. And I don't mean marriage, but like a promise of marrying you. Like he's serious about it. Because he knows you're not the type. He doesn't want to do that. He wants it for the long haul. A gentleman. Yeah, he's a gentleman in that way. And Coffin. Yeah, I think he's working up the courage. Again, he wanted to lie to himself because I feel like you made him feel a certain way and it was all consuming and he just wanted to ignore it and he wanted to try his hand at someone else and that didn't go very well. And then he lost his mother and then now he's like I said, he's unraveled. Ace of Wands and Five of Pentacles. I heard you bring the light into his life. See, again with the clearing of the throat. Yeah, he's trying to keep his emotions like in check with his grief. Rightfully so. Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, he knows you're a lady and he wants to treat you as such. I heard except for in the bedroom. Still respectful, but he likes to tear it up. Let's just say that. Again, not in a hurtful way, but I feel like he's very aggressive and hard in the bedroom. Maybe that's something you're into. I don't know. Heart came out. He has a lot of heart for you. There is a very romantic energy between the two of you, but I feel like right now, because of everything that's going on and there was some sort of separation, I feel like there's a wall, like spirit doesn't want you to touch him, or he isn't allowed to touch you, because he needs to learn and you are being protected. Cavalier. Yeah. He was being very cavalier about his feelings for you. I don't think that he was lying about his feelings. I think he was very truthful, very open, very honest about that. But then he wasn't being honest with himself. which is weird, because if you're telling someone that you are all encompassing into them and like you love them and you miss them and all these things, but then you go off and do something else, that's a selfish thing. So maybe he was being cavalier to other people about how he feels, or maybe you were being very cavalier, meaning like you were being very reserved. Is this for this? Because I feel like it's for this. I feel like you were the one being... What does this say? Heed well good news from the cavalier, impassioned views, promising good cheer, sadness that hides veiled in the day. Once disguised, soon flies away. Yeah, there was a sadness and a grief, and he was hiding it. He was hiding the grief and the sadness in his heart from you and from other people. What can you tell me about this Empress and the Three of Swords, please? Lilies. Yeah. Lilies are passion. Maybe he'll bring you flowers. He just wants to tear that flower up. Oh, sweet Jesus. Mice. So, in the Letterman, mice are more of like a stealer of pleasure, and they will nibble away at your abundance. But because it's with the Empress and the lilies, I feel like he sees you as a like small creature, as a you know, as like a soft, warm, fuzzy kind of thing that is cute to him. But at the same time, with this Three of Swords, I feel like you nibble away at his resolve. Like I said, he's unraveled. He can't like control it anymore. Like he's frantic. Like it was hard not to feel not sorry for him because he is in grief, but like I've just never experienced, again, if you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch that video. The masculine that you had in tears. Because the way that he feels, it's very deep. And the idea of losing you and not being able to connect with you and kind of carry out that soul connect that he feels so strongly and passionately that you are meant to come together, which I believe that you are. It's just like he's having nightmares about it. He's having bad dreams about it. Like you being with someone else, you not being protected, you going off with someone else. So maybe in the past someone betrayed him and cheated on him and left him for someone else. I don't know, but it's almost not unrational or irrational, but like there's some sort of trauma around it. I've just never experienced a man who was like that, so for me it was confusing. Eight of Pentacles and Four of Swords. The kind of men I was around or brought up around wasn't like that. None of them. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, birds. Yeah, the birds bring a message of good cheer, and the outcome will be without fear. So yeah, you will come together. He might see you as a beautiful bird with your communication. Letter, yeah, there will be some sort of communication that comes in. Maybe with the lilies, it'll be in springtime once that hits. Yeah, good news. Yeah, so we have 2 sets of good news in here, and then garden. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, life is to be enjoyed. Maybe he will ask you out, or you will meet him at some sort of event or place that you go to. But yeah, that's interesting. The moon is on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this moon really activated and woke everything up and has really shifted everything. Okay, so we have crossroads. There will be a choice to make, and there is a ring. So he is serious about you. And you are supposed to come together with this masculine, but I don't know for how long. That's up to you. So if you have someone else in your life that you might be interested in, if you are dealing with more than one masculine, then take into consideration how these men make you feel. And hopefully you've been doing the work on yourself to really know who you are deep down inside, what you really want in your life, and you have come to terms with who you are in your shadow as well, and which one of the masculines is best suited for you. So choose wisely. And that's your reading. I hope that you liked it. I hope it resonated. If it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. I am going to also be doing another reading, not sure when, today hopefully, and yeah, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. I was gonna say something else and I don't remember. Treat yourself with kindness, love yourself, and remember, it's all about the journey, not the destination. Peace. God bless.